A 7-time convicted felon back behind bars this morning, this time for an unimaginable crime. He's accused of murdering a 32-year-old woman at a popular San Francisco pier in broad daylight for no apparent reason. There he is. His name is Francisco Sanchez, and he shouldn't have been in this country in the first place. He's an illegal immigrant. He's been deported 5 times, and he found a home in San Francisco, an official sanctuary city. Well, Jamiel Shaw Sr.'s son was killed tragically by an illegal immigrant back in 2008. He recognizes this story in a very personal way, and he joins us now. Mr. Shaw, thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us what happened to your son.
He was coming home from the mall on a Sunday evening. We went to a football camp that day. He asked me to go to the mall. I agreed reluctantly. On the way home, make a long story short, a legal alien was released from the county jail on his 3rd gun charge. 4 months early on an 8-month charge, right into the community. Within 24 hours, he was in my neighborhood and he shot my son dead right on his own street, 3 houses from where he lived.
That is really heartbreaking. And I think viewers watching must be wondering the most obvious question, which is, if someone is held on a very serious charge, like a gun charge, and he's not even in this country legally, why isn't he sent back to his country of origin right away? And for good. Did you ask that question of authorities?
Oh, yeah, of course. And they just said, well, he lied. And, you know, everyone's illegal alien lovers right now. You know, that's what Donald Trump was talking about, you know, and they called him a liar. But I'm here to prove it. Miss Shinlin, I think her name was Miss Shinlin. She's here to prove it. The Bologna family, there's thousands of people who've been murdered by illegal aliens and raped and child molesters and drunk drivers. So Donald Trump was right on. I mean, in our community, what we call the death community, Donald Trump is like speaking for us, speaking for our dead.
So why do you think it is that when people speak up and say, look, I don't hate illegal immigrants or immigrants of any kind, but one of them murdered my child, shouldn't be here, why are those people attacked? Why is that considered outrageous to point it out?
You know, they just because it'll cause people to stand up. When people hear the stories, they'll stand up and they want something done about it. They don't want anything done about it, so they either quiet you or, you know, they make you stay on the side so you feel like you're the problem. And then when you speak up, they call you a racist and things like that. They call me racist, but I don't care. I ask people all the time, what would you do if anybody murdered your loved ones, especially a legal alien? See, they can't answer that question truthfully.
No, they can't. So they call you names. In this specific case in San Francisco, what happened yesterday, let's take a look at this man, Francisco Sanchez. He had 7 prior felony convictions, not jaywalking, felony, 4 involved narcotics. He was deported 5 times, and yet he found a home in San Francisco because it is explicitly a sanctuary city, a city that ignores federal immigration law. What do you think of that?
You know, it's just a con game because ICE knew good and well that they know the rules. I know the rules. I mean, I've been through it so long. ICE knew when they gave that guy to San Francisco's sheriff department, he was not coming back. That's why they did it. You know, because Jay Johnson doesn't want those people, so they had to get him out of there. So they had to, which way was it? Give him to San Francisco. They knew it's sanctuary city. Right here, I have a list of crimes that the sheriff department in Los Angeles allows the legal aliens to commit. This is a list that says these crimes here you can commit, you will not be in any trouble. And they passed those out to us. Now they won't do it anymore, but it's too late. We already have the copies. And they want us to think that we're the problem.
Well, in your case, unfortunately, it is too late. Mr. Shaw, thanks for sharing your story with us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coming up, hitting the road this holiday weekend, gas may not be the only expense you bear. The brand new tax for every mile you drive. We'll tell you what it is straight ahead. And we told you about this. Overnight, a fireworks show goes terribly wrong. We'll tell you what happened next. Alabama all summer long.